welcome back to the YouTube channel. In this video we're talking about mist breathing from Demon Slayer. Now, mist breathing is one of the two branch offs that come from wind breathing. Wind breathing is one of the core 5 branch offs from sun breathing, and sun breathing is the original, very first breathing style created by Yoruichi Suzukuni. So let's get straight into talking about, there is one current user of the mist breathing style, which is Michiro Tokuto. He's the current Mist Hashira. And a bit of information that's very useful to know before we start talking about this is that he is a prodigy when it comes to the Demon Slayer core, becoming a Hashira within about 2 months compared to the normal 2 to 5 years. So, and that's like, if you've done it in 2 to 5 years, you've done well to become a Hashira. So the fact that he did it in 2 months is incredibly impressive. There is the fact that he is 5'3" and only 14 years old. Him and Tanjiro are very close in age, so that's like, you wouldn't expect that. But yeah, he's a very young, very talented prodigy in the Demon Slayer core. He is a descendant of Yoruichi Suzukuni, and that's all we really need to know about Michiro. So let's get straight into talking about mist breathing. Oh wait, one more thing about Michiro. His uniform is actually specially designed to help him with his breathing style. The way some people will have specialized weapons, his uniform is actually specialized with the fact that it is oversized in order to give him a boost in breathing style, because you can't actually see, or like the demon won't be able to see when he's preparing an attack because his hands are actually covered by how baggy his clothes are. So this helps him get the upper hand by the demon not knowing where the attack's coming from, whether he's preparing an attack, preparing to defend. Because they can't tell, it actually gives him an upper hand. Now let's talk about mist breathing. The goal of mist breathing, you use quick movements and darting around the place to kind of give the illusion of being hidden in a cloud of mist. Now you're not actually creating clouds of mist because that would be very overpowered, and we know from the author saying it in the manga that the visual effects are solely for us to watch. Sometimes they do imagine these, and the whole idea with mist breathing actually is to trick the demon's mind into thinking there is a cloud of mist there even though there's not. So it creates an imaginary cloud of mist. It does kind of create it, but it's completely imaginary even in the world. God, I hope that's not confusing to what I just said, because I'm after confusing myself and I know what I'm talking about. Oh God. Okay, if you've still managed to keep up with me, let's talk about the forms. Mist breathing has seven forms in total. We're going to talk about the first form, which is low cloud distant haze, and it is a strong strike forward, very straightforward. The second one is 8-layered mist. 8-layered mist is basically where Michiro does 8 simultaneous, not at the exact same time, but 8 strikes one after another. And the whole idea is that these strikes will layer together to kind of give constant damage, one strike after another, or increased damage is another way of looking at it. Now the next one is Scattering Mist Dash. This is form number 3. Scattering Mist Dash is a circular forward slash, which is used for defense or to repel incoming projectiles. Now form number 4 is Shifting Flow Slash, and this is where during the dash forward you will kind of duck, you'll get lower while you're moving forward to strike the lower half of your enemy. And obviously with Michiro being 5'3", it's going to be a lot easier for him to get lower than somebody like the stone pillar Gyome, who is 7 foot tall. Obviously it's going to be a lot easier for Michiro. Now fifth form, which is Sea of Clouds and Haze, which is a dash forward again with and it's constantly slashing all over the place to throw your enemy off. So you're not necessarily attacking the demon, but you're attacking the demon and everything around you, just striking at everything to confuse and throw the demon off to what you're doing. Now onto the 6th form, which is Lunar Dispersing Mist, which is a backflip into the air with multiple strikes downward. with the possibility of hitting multiple targets. Now, form number 7, which is the last form for mist breathing, which is obscuring clouds, and this is where you change speeds rapidly between going really fast and really slow, constantly doing that over and over again in a pattern to confuse the demon and create an opening for yourself to strike. Okay, so that is all 7 forms of mist breathing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see some more anime content. I have covered most of the breathing styles at this point. Beast breathing will be next. Let me know what you guys want to see after I'm done covering the Demon Slayer breathing styles. Do you want to see stuff about the Kizuki? Let me know. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one.